And Iraqi forces have begun to build up on their victory by tightening the noose around the second largest stronghold of Daesh, the city of Fallujah in Anbar province. Operation comes as terrorists have increased their bombing attacks in Baghdad. The Iraqi security officials say that the terror attacks are just a coincidence and have nothing to do with the ongoing offensive. Press TV's Altaf Ahmad has spoken to some high-ranking Iraqi officers in Baghdad on the current situation.
Iraqi forces have kicked off an all-out offensive in the western province of Anbar to liberate the city of Fallujah, 65 kilometers away from Baghdad. Fallujah has been under the siege of Iraqi forces for the past 3 months. On Monday, the Iraqi army advanced towards the city from western and southern fronts. So far, they have cleared the main road from Amriya to Fallujah, but have struck in several nearby regions.
Daesh terrorists didn't fall from the sky. They're coming into Iraq from Turkey through Syria with the ideological and financial support of Saudi Arabia, Turkey and Qatar. These countries conspired against Iraq. Despite that, the security situation in Anbar is very reassuring and the terrorist base is shrinking.
According to Iraq's Anbar Operations Command, 130 Daesh militants have been killed so far in Fallujah operations. The army's advances have prompted Takfiris to cut off all entrances to and from Fallujah. In recent days, the armed forces liberated several regions northwest of Baghdad. Iraqi officials say they are imposing extraordinary measures to counter terrorist attacks.
It's obvious that whenever Daesh terrorists are under pressure in the battlefield, they start sending in more suicide bombers and explosive cars to Baghdad to boost the morale of its fighters and confuse our forces. However, we have boosted intelligence and military efforts to counter these attacks and secure regions on Baghdad's belt and block terrorist infiltrations from Anbar.
Meanwhile, reports point to infighting within the ranks of Daesh. In Tal Asqaf, north of Mosul, the terror group has reportedly executed 25 of its members on charges of defection. Observers predict that the continued push for Fallujah would lead to a surge of terrorist attacks here in the Iraqi capital Baghdad as well as other cities. Iraqi officials, however, stress that retaking Fallujah would be a milestone achievement in the process of eliminating Daesh completely from western Iraq. Altaf Ahmad, Press TV, Baghdad.